Hi everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we'll paint this giant pomegranate from life. So this was a really big one which I found, and I'm painting this in the sketchbook exchange which we are doing with Indian Botanical Art Society. So we are doing this amazing sketchbook exchange with artists from around India. So this month's sketchbook's theme is a fruit or flower in season, and I found this pomegranate and I'm painting it. So this is actually not this month. I recorded it earlier. It's about 2 months from 2 months ago. So I'll be using this Winsor and Newton Cotman brush. It's series 222 size 4, and watch till the end to see the full sketchbook spread and how I add a background to elevate this painting. So as I was saying, this is part of sketchbook exchange in which we have different sketchbooks of different artists which travel around India to a new artist each month who is a part of the exchange, and they paint their own sketchbook spread in that sketchbook according to the theme. I painted this one quickly from life, and I think I painted this at night. So the lighting is not perfect, but the pomegranate has a nice highlight and reflected light and shadows. So I'm using this bigger size 6 brush to add the water because this was very big in size. And now taking the water to the edges, I'm painting the first layer wet in wet, so adding an even layer of water all over first. This is a really nice initiative started by the Indian Botanical Art Society, and this cycle is almost coming to an end. I think 2 months or so are left. So I added some reflected light color, and now I'm adding the red color, skipping the highlight, not adding any color over there. And next, I've blended all these colors together, blending some more. Painting the top part, the crown also wet in wet. And now I'll do a second layer of wet in wet on the fruit to build up the darker areas and build up the color. Wet on dry, I'll build up over here in this top part with a smaller size 2 brush. And next, wet on dry, we'll build up color, one layer and one small area at a time, because the fruit is darker and I need to build up my painting to get the right color and tonal balance. So I continued building wet on dry to give more shape and build up the color and get more tonal balance in the painting. You can also slightly dry brush and add some texture, because if you look at the pomegranate, its skin is slightly textured. Lifting some slight light over here. So I stopped at this stage. It has tonal balance and is looking realistic, and I don't want to do too much. It's just a sketchbook study. I don't want to warp the paper. And now with this gouache, I'll add a black background, which will help the highlight and the reflected light of the fruit glow more and stand out more. So wet on dry, I'm just adding a gouache background, not all over the page, just around the pomegranate. At this stage, I decided to add this black background, roughly in the shape of a pomegranate. Now after adding the black background, I see in contrast the dark areas in the shadows look slightly light, so I can build them up slightly to get the right contrast with the dark background around. And with that, this quick sketchbook study is complete. I think I painted it in around an hour, and it didn't take much time. And I painted it from life, as you saw. It's a great practice to do in your sketchbook. So this is the full sketchbook spread. I didn't have time to paint the cut section, so I drew the cut section of a pomegranate to show the seeds inside and the part that we eat. And now it's already traveled to two more artists after this in the sketchbook exchange. And the sketchbook that I have currently, the theme of that is underfoot, and for this month I think I'll paint some mushrooms in it, which I found late last year, growing near where I live. So that's all from this video, and I'll see you in the next video. If you have any questions, you can comment below. Bye. Thank you for watching.